Hi, Greg Unthank with the Preferred team at Remax Preferred Group, and in this short video I wanted to talk to you about some of the basics that you need to be concentrating on when working towards qualifying for one of our great home loan programs. First off, most of the lenders in our group, they're going to look at the last 12 months most critically as far as your bill paying history goes. A late car payment 30 to 60 days ago is looked at more critically than a bankruptcy 4 or 5 years ago. So you really want to focus on a 12-month period where you're just about perfect with your bill paying habits. The second thing that they look at is, of course, credit scores. And as most people know, there's 3 credit bureaus that the lender is going to access a score from, and that score is a reflection of your longer term bill paying history. Ideally, you want to see that score in that 640 to 680 range or higher. Now, we do have lenders that will go down to a 580 on the credit scores, but a little bit more restrictive on some of the other requirements. So if you have to shoot for a number, you want to shoot for 640 to 680 or more. They're also going to look at your history of paying rent. So if you're living at home and not paying rent, doesn't mean that you can't get a home loan. But if you have a good, solid 12-month rental history, it really works well in your favor, especially if you have a lower credit score. Ideally, you want to be able to prove that you pay your rent on time, which means no 30-day lates, on time for 12 months, and be able to prove that with a canceled check or a printout from your bank or from a third-party management company or something like that. If you don't have that, again, it doesn't mean that you can't get a loan. You just might need a little bit more money down. And down payment wise, you want to be shooting for somewhere between 3.5% and 5% of the projected purchase price. Again, we have programs where you don't need that much, but if you're shooting for a number, that's a good number to look at. Lenders will also look at things like your collection history and if there are any outstanding collections. If they're non-medical and they're over $1,000, you probably got to pay them. If they're medical, those can be worked with a little bit more easily. If you have any judgments, those definitely will have to be paid in full before you can qualify for a home loan. As far as employment goes, lenders will look at your past 2 years. It doesn't mean you have to be on the same job for 2 years or have unbroken employment for 2 years or anything like that. They do like to see 12 months with no layoff period or gaps. If there is something, it needs a really good explanation. If you're self-employed or 1099, you can count on needing 2 years tax returns to prove your income. If you're a salaried employee or if you're in a field like nursing where you've been in school for several years before you've started working, then they'll count that income right away. Hourly wage, they'll typically count that income right away. But commissioned, part-time, 1099, there has to be a longer track record. So I hope that helps. Those are the basic areas that you want to be working on. And if you'd like to get more information, if you'd like a free consultation just about what your options are, maybe you think you can't get a loan and want to get an opinion. If you meet these basic qualifications, you probably can. If you've got really good credit and wanted to see what that means, give us a call as well. So go to the website that you see here, and that'll give you all the information to contact us for your free consultation. There's also lots of other information that you can get on that website itself as far as positioning yourself to get the best buy possible on the home of your dreams. Thank you so much for watching. Best wishes in your home search.